Hare Krishna. Being our obeisances and respectful, humble surrenderance to our dear deities. Shri Shri Radha Govinda, the main deities, Little Radha Krishna, Gauranitais, Narasimhadev, Prabhupada, Ashtagoswamis, and Panchatattva. Hare Krishna. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Presthaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharini Nirvisheshai Shunyavadi Pashyatadishatarini Jayo Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrindam Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Thank you all. And those who joined before the chanting of one round, big Hari Bol, thanks, and keep joining by 5:50 so that we can chant one round of Hare Krishna Mahamantra on our Japa beats and learn and hear more about Prabhupada in disciplic succession. Hare Krishna. Yes, we are trying to understand Bhagavad Gita as it is, the transcendental book, a divine spiritual gift from our dear A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, His Divine Grace, Abhay Charnaravinda Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada ki jai. Yes, offering our obeisances and praying for their mercy. Let's take the blessings and continue. As a quick recap, we saw in every living being, whether it is an animal or a plant or an insect, their soul. What are the types of soul? Which is the first one? Which is very much different, and we call it as Jivatma, the spirit soul, and which is common in everyone. Paramatma is present as a super soul by himself, and his form is very, very beautiful. He's holding Shankha, Chakra, Gada, and Padma, and standing on a lotus flower. Attractive. And what are the real problems of this particular temporary life? We can take as a acronyms: BODY, B for birth, O for old age, D for diseases, Y for Yama, the symbol of death. Yes. And we even learned in yesterday's class what are the three modes of material nature. In the three modes of material nature, we have got first one as Sattva Guna, mode of goodness; second, the Rajoguna, the mode of passion; number three, the mode of ignorance, the Tamoguna. We should be very, very careful which particular mode I am in. So as we try to understand these three modes, we got to know one thing. Every day in ourselves, our mind will be pulled over either from Sattva Guna or Rajoguna or Tamoguna, and we should be very, very careful. Otherwise, what happens? We are always lazy. I'm not able to work. At that moment, the tamoguna will become very strong and it pulls towards it. At the same time, if rajoguna is there and we are feeding on like, yes, I want more, I want more. Remember the cartoon? How he was like asking, I want this, I want that, I want everything. And he will never be satisfied, right? But in mode of sattva guna, if we have to progress, we have to feed our mind with more of sattvic energies, thoughts. So yeah, the person in mode of sattva guna, goodness, you will be calm. You will not get disturbed if someone comes and shouts at him and says, don't write the exam anymore, you are going to fail. He knows, he's prepared, he's going to write the exam, he will not be disturbed. But for other person, if you go and say, yeah, give me more, he keeps accepting things and his basket will never be filled. That is the condition of rajoguna people. And in tamoguna, they are the foolish people, mad people. They will be confused and they will try to confuse others as well. So, however, we are finding these three modes in ourselves every time. We should always focus to improve. Sometimes we are in tamoguna, will not be interested to attend the classes, or we are not able to get up early, right? At that time, we should get to know what is the reality, what status I am in. Tamoguna is capturing me. Then get the clubs out of the Maya and we should focus on growing in Krishna consciousness. Automatically, the Sattva Guna levels will increase. Hare Krishna. In Hare Krishna, we will understand the material nature, whatever we see. When we stand in front of a mirror, we know a person is there in real, that image is reflected, right? So the person in real can be touched, we can feel, but whereas a person in the mirror cannot feel the hurt. If we try to hurt a person in the mirror, we are just trying to break the glass. Same ways, when we see some water bodies, either a lake, river, or ocean, we see some images. Sometimes we see clouds passing on. At that time, if I try to touch the cloud in the water image, the real cloud will not be touched, right? All those are just a reflection. So there's something called a spiritual world, Goloka Vrindavana, where Krishna resides in his Shyam Sundar form eternally. That reflection is there based on the desire, wish will be there, right? In every one of us. I have to become a good student, or I have to become a good citizen, I have to earn money, I should maintain family, and so on. So all those, any kind of desire is giving a rise to the material world. The material world is a reflection. When we see a reflection of a tree in the water, what happens? When we see the tree, imagine this is a tree. Hare Krishna. Yeah. And this is supposed to be the shoot part. And this is the root part. Root appears to be on the top in the image, right? So same ways, when we see this material world is a reflection of the spiritual world, and this appears to be upward. Roots are upward and branches are downward. When we see a person performing the good activities, pious activities, it will go back to the higher levels. Like before, maybe he was in a small insect form, then lower animals, higher animals, and human and devatas. In case they are doing bad activities, impious acts, they are going down. So we should be careful. And as we understood, we saw there are differences in spiritual world and material world. Spiritual world is permanent and eternal. Material world is real, but it is very, very temporary. We all have understood that the condition which we are living in is temporary. Today in bus, if you see some person sitting in one seat, after half an hour, there's another person. Next day, there is someone else. So it is not going to be fixed for that one person. Even if you think driver is same, how long? Once drivers get old, they have to change. New driver will come. So nothing is permanent. It is temporary. Love is true in spiritual world. In material world, it's tasteless. Happiness is everlasting and true in spiritual world, which is temporary in material world. Relationships and now All this happiness are true in spiritual world. In material world, everything is temporary. We cannot find sadness in Krishna's Goloka Vrindavana. When Krishna himself is there, there is no touch of sadness. Everyone will be happy. That is the spiritual world. In material world, whatever I'm trying to do, the sadness will try and come to kick me every time. And some person might be saying, yes, I'm the strongest person in the world. Once there was a weightlifter who was very proud. And he at times even claimed, will not take the name, but you can check, that particular weightlifter had even declared that he is so strong, no one can harm him, no one can defeat him. Now the same weightlifter is struggling with some of the diseases, and he has now understood nothing is permanent. I cannot be the strongest person in the world. He cannot even hold a cup of tea and drink for himself. Again, tea is not very preferred. It should be prohibited. At least a milk, because he does not. He said so. That's why I'm repeating. He cannot hold a cup of tea glass. So weak he has gone. So yeah, in whatever happiness is there, it is very short-lived, or it is only sadness touching on us. 4 real problems: Janma, Mrityu, Jara, Vyadhi, the birth, death, old age, and disease is found in the material world, which is not seen in the spiritual world. Yes. Just try to observe. Do you see? You can unmute yourself. What do you see here in the picture?
Water.
Water.
I can see water only.
Hare Krishna.
Water,
Actually,
trees.
look closely. These are women in white dress.
Tree, stone, girls.
Yeah,
Women.
they're all girls dressed up in white dress. But the moment I see, it appears like a water. But you check, all these are girls. Right now, focus on this image, please.
There is cow.
Cow, horses are there. And their color, skin color, hair color is also matching in the background. Sometimes when people are trying to locate where are the horses gone, and they'll not be able to locate. And in this picture, what and all can we locate? What do you see at first? Most often people will say they're able to see the face. In the face, noticing the nose, they'll see this is a hand of a woman.
Grandmother and grandfather.
Yeah. And here is in this, only check this particular part. A person is holding a guitar, and this is not really the ear. A woman is standing in the door, right? We get illusioned very quickly. And sometimes there'll be confusion. One person will be saying, I am right. Other person will be saying, I am right. You are not the person who are right. This person is looking from this corner. The angle is changed. So he sees this is 9. Other person is in another angle. And he says this is 6. Both are correct in their own forms, but both are wrong when they're saying to the other person, only I am right. No, we have to check what is the reality. When we see a glass of water, some people say it is half glass of water, some say it is half empty glass. Both are correct. But if we start fighting, we will lose. Just like dogs which bark and say, this area belongs to me, this area belongs to me. And they start fighting. Whose area is that? Area does not belong to either of them.
God.
Yeah, it belongs to Krishna. Sometimes we even see in the bus, they'll be fighting, right? Like people will be fighting. This is my seat. I have kept the handkerchief and I have reserved this. You have to get up, and there'll be clashes. And sometimes when they're labeled it as a seat reserved for women, some other person comes and sits. Females will be like, oh, these people don't have common sense. They are sitting in my place. They should know the reservation is on, right? So, you know, when people try to do all these activities, there was an incidence in the neighboring country because of the seat. A person banged another person so hard that the blood will flow. This is a real incident. It is very scary, right? People will not understand why they are trying to do this. They are going to leave you for very short time. And in the bus, how long? That is metro hardly takes 1 hour. For 1 hour of a seat, or maximum thing 3 hours. They fought like anything. People were scared. They called the police and don't know what and all they do. They're just like any other fox animals. They also fight. What is the difference between this particular person and the other person? Right? Very, very scary. We should not be like these animals. We are cultured. We are in the human body, right? Even though we are not this body, we are the spirit souls. We should understand we are given a chance to understand and even make others understand and grow in spirituality, not be like animals. We should be very, very careful. Is this really needed to shed blood? No, not required, right? And at times in schools, what happens? Kids will be like, this is my bench, this is my bench. Now you go back. This is my pencil. They'll start hitting each other. Is that decency? Is that discipline? What are we trying to learn? Which mode are we trying to accept? Likewise, elderly people, they have so many cases. Yeah, this house belongs to me, this house belongs to me. And as we pass from one body to another body, we should remember nothing belongs to us. Nothing. Everything belongs to Krishna. And we forget the fact that we are here temporary. When person leaves, they'll not even send him with jewels. They'll take all the jewels from the body also. And they'll just give flowers. They know because soul is not going to take anything out of it. And it is going for another life. Yes, what happens for the soul at the time of death? Hare Krishna. What happens to the soul at the time of death?
The soul will go to the another body.
Soul
The soul will go to another body to another body.
Hare Krishna, right? It will choose one body, and once that body is getting old, again it will choose some other body. Just like here, we have another understanding. There is a ocean. Okay, in the ocean, we see so much of water, large quantity, right? When I see the ocean and I take the water in my hand, see, both are same ocean water, but there is difference. In ocean water, we can expect the tsunami. In the hand water, I cannot expect the tsunami. In ocean water, we can expect the electricity to be produced. In my hand water, I cannot, because the quantity is very, very different. Quantity means how much it has got. This is very large and this is small, right? Same in quality. Both are from the same ocean, but different in quality. Sorry, different in quantity. Now, when we see fire and fire spark, fire is more powerful. Sparks are less powerful. Once they come out of the fire, they lose their energy. Same in quality, but different in
Fire spark.
yeah,
Fire spark.
sparks.
Fire.
If at all some fire spark is falling beside us, we see after some time it is losing the power, right? We should understand we are also having the quality of the Bhagavan, Sri Krishna. But quantity wise is very, very immense, large, extensive. We cannot compare. The Jivatma, living entities, have got small quality of Krishna. But quantity wise, we are not at all equal to Krishna. The quality in all super soul is present even in birds, small babies, elderly people, animals, plants, and trees. That is the quality. But when compared to quantity, we are not at all equal to Krishna. Same in quality, different in quantity. Yes, that is Jivatma. Sarvasya chaham hridi sannivishcho mahatta smriti jnanam apoham namcha. So whoever tries to understand Krishna is there inside the heart, and Krishna knows everything, is the Vedanta compiler. And yes, He knows everything. Krishna is there inside every one of us. Even if I'm thinking something good or bad, Krishna knows. Krishna gets to know each and everything. He's supervising. He's just watching what this person is doing. Welcome to chapter.
Mataji, I know that sloka.
Yes.
सर्वस्य चाहं हृदि सन्निविष्टो मत्ता स्मृति ज्ञानमपोहनं च वेदैश्च सर्वे अहमेव वेद्यो वेदान्तकृत्वेदविदेवत्साहम्.
Hare Krishna. Hari Bol. So now as we continue for chapter 16, welcoming you all, let's understand Daivasura Sampada Vibhaga Yoga, the divine and the demonic natures. What are the qualities of being divine and demonic as well? In this chapter, we'll try to look what are the divine qualities and the demonic qualities. If at all I have some qualities, divine qualities, what it will lead to, or if I have got demonic qualities, what it will lead to. And for those who understand demonic qualities are very bad, then giving up demonic tendencies and following scriptures, how it is recommended, we are going to understand. At the beginning, we have to clearly note the different yugas, right? Satya Yuga, Tetra Yuga, Dwapara Yuga, and Kali Yuga. In Satya Yuga, people used to live for 1 lakh of years. In Tetra Yuga, so on, right? 10,000 years, then Dwapara Yuga 1,000 years, in Kali Yuga only 100 years. At the same time, another thing we notice very interesting is in Satya Yuga, the good and evil were in different galaxies. So they used to fight in different galaxies. Now we see Vishnu and Varahadev, Vishnu in the form of Varahadev and fighting Hiranyaksha, right? That time it was in different galaxies. When it came to Tetra Yuga, people were in different countries. Like Lord Rama was in India, Ravana was in Sri Lanka, different countries. Later in Dwapara Yuga, the fighting is within the family. Pandavas and Kauravas, we are discussing on same, where the Kurukshetra battle was supposed to begin, and before battle, Arjuna asked certain questions, and Bhagavad is saying in the form of song. So it is becoming our Bhagavad Gita. And as we see in Kali Yuga, where do we find fighting good and evil? Within the same person. Inside the same person, there is even good qualities, even the bad qualities. So we should be very careful. We sometimes think, thank you. There was a small network issue. Just get back, restart the screen share. Mataji was till where was it heard? Kali Yuga interpretation, like good and bad is the same person, was it heard till there, or should I still restart?
I think good and evil.
Okay. So in Kali Yuga, the present age is what? The Kali Yuga, right? In Kali Yuga, good and bad are in the same person. And when we check this, we should be very, very careful. Sometimes we think, I'm good person, other person is bad, but will not accept something bad is inside me also. Reality is in Kali Yuga, in one person, there'll be good qualities and bad qualities also. But I take time to work on good qualities, then only good qualities will grow automatically. When we don't give room to bad qualities will go down and they'll become big. So what are these good qualities? Yeah, yes. Can we have volunteers to read? If you like to read, please raise your digital hand so that you will get a chance. Hare Krishna. Yes, Sunandan. Like to read?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, please.
Ma'am, I cannot read. This is big word.
Thank you so much for at least attempting. Even your age is uh, comparatively very less. So, thanks for such questions. But what we can do now is, I will help you out to read. You repeat after me.
Okay.
Okay. Fearlessness.
What is this word, ma'am?
Fearlessness.
Fearlessness.
Okay. Next one will be charity.
Ma'am, next one.
Here, you can see the arrow mark. Charity.
Yes. Charity.
Steady.
Study.
Determination.
Contamination.
Self-control.
Tough control.
Hare Krishna. Thank you. So now, as now we saw Sunandan being a little devotee, he is interested to help. Those are the divine qualities, transcendental qualities. By being compassionate for living entities, maintaining cleanliness, austerity, speaking truth. He wanted to attempt, but when he saw the word, he was not able to read. So he's like, I'm not able to read. That is truthfulness, non-violence, and simplicity. All these are the qualities of Daivik, means divine nature or transcendental qualities. We can all develop. We should not be scared. What if I do wrong? We all are learning, and sometimes mistakes happen. And definitely, with mercy of Krishna, we can improve and avoid mistakes. Okay. Now, as we see in demonic nature, these are bad qualities. Some people are there who don't believe in God, and they say there is nothing like soul, and they're very proud that they have made some money, they have got the bungalow, or they're arrogant to other people, always angry, and they're very harsh. They don't have any knowledge, they are ignorant, they don't believe in shastras, and what they want, ask them what you want. I deserve to be famous, I want to become a richest person in the world, I should be the beautiful person in this world, I should conquer, I should go to the outer space and live there, and people should appreciate me, demanding respect from everyone. All these are demonic qualities. A person in divine qualities will be very sattvic, spiritual. He will be busy in doing devotional service, determined, self-control will be there. They will try to live a simple life. Let's check what is our intentions. Here you see one person is stealing, other person is pulling, bullying, some other person is punching. Is this all good qualities? This we come across in schools.
No, this is bad quality.
Yeah, these are the bad qualities. On the other hand, he's a person who is very famous in social media. He was trying to help other person. Here also while playing, even though it is opposite team member, he's trying to help, give him hand. It's a small little devotee kids, like little kids, they cannot push a person alone. So both people are coming together and helping the grandfather to move, right? So these are divine qualities and these are demonic qualities. This is scary. No one likes to be with such a person who always hates or pulls or steals. We should not be of this. We should try to develop divine qualities. Now we see there are people who eat dead animals. They are in mode of tamas. People who are always like they want spicy things. They are in rajas, and people in sattvic prefer eating healthy, juicy food. Arrogance, pride, anger, conceit, harshness, and ignorance, all these qualities belong to those demonic nature. Krishna is confirming this. Like here we see Krishna is dancing on Kaliya. The serpent was there. He was a demon. What did Krishna do? Krishna understood Kaliya is acting like this because the poison in his body is contaminating his mind. Then Krishna will remove the poison. After the poison has been removed, his demonic qualities will go away and he will become Vinamra, he will become polite and say, sorry, Krishna, all this while I hurt and I even fought with you. Sorry, Krishna, sorry, like that. So we should be careful what qualities we have and we should pray to Krishna. Krishna, in my mind, sometimes there are bad qualities. Help me get rid of this and let me always concentrate on your lotus feet. Then Krishna will definitely come and help us. You see all this Do you like to eat this food? Who likes to eat? No one.
No, Mataji.
No, Master Ji.
They are like zombies, you see, coming and attacking. And whenever they are there, they will spoil the adjacent food also. If this is rotten and this apple is healthy, they'll attack in even this apple. Same ways, wherever they are going to attack the neighboring person. Demonic qualities are like that. If you are close to them, they will attack us. We should stay away. They will always be looking to damage. Even if it is a healthy apple, it can become rotten just because of wrong association, wrong friends. If at all we have got wrong friends, then we will not be happy. See, some people will help. They are divine. Some people are demonic. What they do? They will burn the property of others and they celebrate. Yeah, I have put the world on fire. They're mad. They're ignorant, foolish. They don't know what exactly they are doing. Who is going to get back? Can he make everything back into normal? All these are demonic. The transcendental qualities are conducive to liberation, whereas the demonic qualities make for bondage. Do not worry, O son of Pandu, if for you born with divine qualities. Krishna says demonic qualities, demon qualities are very bad and they make us old, born to the material world. Then we have to suffer. Whereas divine qualities will liberate us. And Arjuna, don't worry, son of Pandu, don't worry, you are all divine qualities. Krishna is appreciating as a teacher appreciates the best student in the class. Krishna is appreciating Arjuna, you are full of divine qualities. Now, as we see in the fridge, if at all there is something to be preserved, we should always protect them. Same ways, like we use polythene covers or different compartments so that it should not get corrupted, some spoiled food should not enter, right? So if at all I have some divine qualities, how should I protect my divine qualities? I should be knowing how to protect. I should defeat the demons. Always choose a wise person, then you can have a nice friends who are always in good qualities. Your parents will tell you associate with this particular person. They're divine. They're chanting. They're singing. They recite shlokas in Ekadashis. They go to temple. They have prasadam. They clean their room. They're very disciplined. They're nice. Choose them. Other way around, if you choose to fight, this person fights. He comes and does all this thing. Be very careful. How can purify, that is devotional service, chanting, hearing shastras, honoring prasadam, etc. Definitely all types of devotional service will help me to purify. Kids who get up at early morning before sunrise, they take bath and go for darshan, sit there and chant. It's wonderful time for them.
Mother, today I saw God Manglarti. Even
Very
Sunday I saw. I didn't say. But
okay. Hare Krishna, thank you so much for being there. When we see early morning Mangalarti, it is more powerful. When there was a question, when will Krishna be free? They'll say, if you go after sunrise, Krishna will go for grazing the cows. He'll be in forest busy. He will be busy playing in the forest in the afternoon. In the evening, he will come back and play with Martha Yashoda. In the night, he will go with the Sakis. Only in the early morning, he'll be free. And whoever takes the darshan, the arati, when we look at the deities, arati is happening, he will give us all mercy. It's very, very special. Thank you. Please continue. Hey Krishna. Yes. But sometimes when I try to progress, what happens? Demon qualities will come to fight. They will not agree. If you say, get up early, and you'll say, why get up early? Sleep for some more time. You have school or you have to take rest. Like that, it will give so many reasons. It is so nice. Cover the blanket, you will feel comfortable and sleep. And this will start fighting. No, 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 I have to see the Aarti. Please, today, let me see. Like that, it will be fight. Best thing recommended for this Kali Yuga is what? The Sankirtana Yajna, which by chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, hearing the Vani of Prabhupada and all the senior Acharyas, we get rid. What is the mantra? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare. This is very, very simple, best method. Simple, and at the same time, it is best as well. We need not pay money. If you go to some people, they say, you pay me 1,000 rupees, I'll give some meditation technique, or give me some 5,000, stay here for 4 days, I'll clear all your mind. Krishna has already told, chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra. It is a recommended yajna for this Kali Yuga, and only that can help us control the mind and focus on the right thing, divine qualities, Krishna consciousness. Everyone can do. There's no differentiation. If a person in India can do, or a person in any other country can do, if a girl can do, or a boy can do, or a kid can do, or a old age people, or anything, when we speak about it is international Society for Krishna Consciousness, ISKCON, right? There's no boundaries here. Anyone can do. Whoever is trying to progress, definitely they have to start chanting. When should we start devotional service? Yes, Prahlad Maharaj started hearing in the womb of Kayadu. Narada Muni was narrating the stories, pastimes of the Lord Sri Krishna, and Prahlad Maharaj was hearing attentively. Dhruva Maharaj started devotional service at the age of 5, right? And our Prabhupada also started at the age of 5. Jagannath Rathayatra, mini Jagannath Rathayatra. And Sukadev Goswami also was there in the womb for 16 years. He was scared to come out, thinking that he will forget. Prahalad Maharaj encaptured all the demon sons in Rakshasa Gurukul. They started preaching at the age of 5. Why can't we at least chant? Why can't we at least listen? Follow? We should be very, very dedicated. Dhruva Maharaj got blessed by the consul. Evil. And this is our dear Prabhupada. Prabhupada ki jai. Yes. What are the 6 qualifications you are proud of? Then people will say, I'm richest person, I'm the greatest educator, or I've got so many degrees, or I'm beautiful, I perform so many austerities, or I'm young, I have a good family. All this could change. A person who is rich for 2020, 2021, last year, may not be the richest person after 10 years. They will change. Someone else will become the richest person in the material world. But who is ultimate? In the real, if we ask devotees, they know all wealth belongs to Krishna. He is the richest person. Lakshmi Devi is there with Krishna. Education, everything comes from Krishna. Beauty, he's all attractive. Henceforth, the name Krishna. Austerity, youthhood, right? All this, some people are there. And there was a person named Shishupal. Okay, and Shishupal's mother will get to know Krishna would be able to kill, because Shishupal will be doing so many bad activities, and mother will not like his son to be killed. So she will request Krishna, please don't kill Shishupal. Then Krishna is so merciful. Okay, let me not kill him at first time, or second time, or 10th time, or 100th time also I'll not kill him. But once he's committing the mistake 101 time, he's going to be killed. Now what happens, even though Krishna was instructing him, saying to get matured, be divine, develop divine qualities, do right things, he didn't listen. Then what happened? At the time he committed the 101 mistake, Krishna released the Sudarshan Chakra and it took off the head. It was easy for Krishna to release the Sudarshan Chakra at the time when he committed first mistake also, but he didn't do. Why? Because he has told to his mother and is giving him a chance to correct. When we are getting a chance to correct, we should definitely correct. Otherwise, we'll not be having any other chance. As early as possible, if there is some mistake in ourselves, we get to know, elders say, or teachers say, parents say, we should listen. Otherwise, what is going to happen? Traividam narakayesha dvaram nashanam atmanah kama krodhastatha lobhas tasmadetattrayam taya tyajit. Trividam, three types of naraka, those are there. Dvaram, nashanam. Dvaram means door. What are those doors? Lust, greed, and anger. If someone wants to enter to the school, they know where is the gate, and through the gate, they enter the compound and they'll go to principal's chamber, ask where is the classroom, they through the door, right? So, same ways for the hell also, there are three doors, three gates. What are those? Hell has three gates as lust, anger, and greed. If at all I'm lusty, I should only enjoy, or greedy, I want more and more and more, or I'm anger, that will take me to hell. I should not be angry, or I should not be greedy, or not lusty. People like Dushyasana, Duryodhana were lusty towards Draupadi, and Duryodhana was angry on Pandavas, even insulted his teacher, great Acharya. Dhritarashtra was so greedy that he didn't take care of Pandavas when they were young. He sent them for Vanavas, and when they came for taking back the kingdom, he was not ready. He was very greedy. Only his sons should enjoy. Then all these are demonic quality. They can go to hell. O son of Partha, in this world there are two kinds of created beings, one called the divine and other demonic. I have already explained to you all length and divine qualities. Now hear from me the demonic. When Krishna now has told what are divine qualities, right? Now he continues to say what are the demonic qualities. Demonic quality person will not believe there is Atma, and will not believe there is super soul within himself. He will do all kind of sinful activities and busy in engaging in sense gratification, like he wants more wealth, or he wants a beautiful girl, or he wants to kill someone, take money and hurt people. He does not know what is he doing. He tries to steal, kill people, thinking no one is watching. Inside all of us, Paramatma is there. Even if I don't tell, he knows. He's Bhavagrahi. When we are doing, he's witnessing everything. Should be careful. They believe that to gratify the senses unto the end of the life, the prime necessity of human civilization. People try to kill, people try to abuse, they hurt themselves, do all bad activities. Thus, there is no end to their anxiety. They want to enjoy, and their enjoyment is not real, temporary, and there is no end for it either. They bound with hundreds and thousands of desire. You ask a person, when will you be happy? A person who don't have a cycle, he will ask, when I get a cycle, I'll be happy. The moment he gets cycle, he sees person in bike, he's not struggling. His aram say going. He thinks, yes, I have to get a bike. Then when he gets bike, he thinks, for bike I need money, I should become rich person. And when he becomes rich, he thinks, why bike? I can buy a car. After car, it goes on. Plane also will not satisfy. Rocket also will not satisfy. He wants more, more, more. He tries to store, secure money by illegal means. When the demonic qualities will increase, he will not check which way is getting money from. He will do all bad activities and try to get the money. The demonic person thinks he is my enemy and I have killed him or killed her, and many other enemies are there. They will also be killed. And at the end, I am going to lord over everything. I'll be the enjoyer. Let me kill everyone because only I am perfect. I am powerful. I should be happy. This is the thinking of demonic person. If somewhere you feel that this is coming inside your mind, stay alert. Otherwise, what happens? Just like people are walking and falling down, to the hell, we will also fall. Thus, perplexed by various anxieties and bound by the nature of illusion, they become too strongly attached to sense enjoyment and fall down into hell. Whenever they are doing bad activities, enjoyment, falls, all this will lead to hell. Self-complacent and always imprudent, deluded by wealth and false prestige, and sometimes proudly perform sacrifice in the name only without following any rules and regulations. Some people will be there who say, I'm going to perform a great yaga, and they'll give pamphlets to everyone, but there will be no mood of real worship. There's no worship at all. Other way around, sometimes they invite and say, I've confirmed this new mantra, you chant and you'll become richest person. And he gives that mantra to everyone. How can so many people be richest person at the same time? How is that possible? And they are bewildered by false ego. They'll be envious of spiritual qualities, like Hiranyakashipu was angry that he was not able to rule the kingdom, and he was envious about supreme personality of Godhead. And they will blasphemy, means they'll scold the real religion because they are illiterate. So what happens? Narsimadev will try to end. Whenever there is irreligious activity happening in the world, Narsimadev, Sri Krishna comes in different form. In this particular instance, it is the form of offline of human. Be very critical, analyze whom do you associate. We learned, right? Divine qualities are there, demonic qualities are there, and demonic qualities will attack us very easily. So, like, if at all a person is negatively influencing, stay away. They may attract, they may say this is very tasty, this is very enjoyable, but at the end it is going to lead to a wrong destiny, that is hell. If at all you're staying with the positive assets, positive influence, you are going to be successful, you are going to be happy, yes, in the right mode. There are few conditions which we should be aware of, like we should not try to fall down, right? Here we see gambling or intoxication, eating bad things, illicit sex, all these are bad. We should not do. And all these rules and regulations are given in Vedas. And what does Veda say? Veda gives the real knowledge of Krishna. We should try to understand that Vedas will give us real knowledge to Krishna. A man who has escaped 3 gates of hell. What are the 3 gates of hell? Lust, anger, and greed. He can perform steps, prescribed duties, and reach the self-realization and achieve the supreme destination. He wants to reach, then he has to take the guidance from the acharyas, and they will guide how to cross these steps easily. With their mercy, we can do. The best means of spiritual realization is chanting the holy name of Lord. Always chant, always remember Krishna. Never forget Krishna. Whenever there is a problem, there is also solution. The more you increase your Krishna consciousness, the more things such as lust, anger, and greed will decrease. If I tell I have to decrease the bad thing, I have to increase good things. Then automatically the bad things will get reduced. Please take to this chanting of Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. That is our only request. You are not losing anything, definitely not. But you are gaining very much just by simply chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Whoever chants Hare Krishna Mahamantra is already a Vaishnava, neophyte Vaishnava. That is a mercy of Acharya. It will cleanse our heart. Saying so, we all know we respect Krishna as God. He is the personality of Godhead, supreme personality of Godhead. He has a form, person form, which is very, very beautiful. Sham Sundar form, always Satchidananda. Hare Krishna. Yes. Krishna, for our story.
The offering for Lord Gopal.
Hare Krishna, yes. Today we'll be learning the offering for Lord Gopal, the instructive story from the teachings of Chaitanya Charitamrita. Okay, let me continue.
Long ago, a big Brahman was to ring different places on his he reached never
Navadvip.
and he wanted to spend a night.
Hare Krishna. So, very long time back, a Brahmin was going from one place to another place. And when he was going, one night he reached Navadvip. Mayapur Navadvip, okay? That place. And he wanted to rest. At that time, what happened? Jagannath Mishra invited the Brahmin to his house. Jagannath Mishra is the father of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, whom we call, address as Nimai Pandit. Right? What does he say? Yes, Sunandan, you can read this. This will be.
He come inside in my home
Yeah.
house.
So Jagannath Mishra is welcoming the Brahmin in the house, and we can see here he's washing the legs of Brahmin, and now he sees deity is there. Who is this? Lord Gopal himself, beautiful deity, and he says, Brahmin says,
I want to cook some offerings for my Didi of Lord Gopal.
Haribol, yes, he wants to prepare. So whenever the kid is there in the home, what happens? Mother will be always thinking how to take care of my kid. Even when mother is washing clothes, she'll be like keeping an eye. And when the baby is hungry, they want to serve. Now, Lord Gopal is there and we have to take care like a baby. So when it is time, we have to prepare food and offer it to Lord. Jagannath Mishra gave him all things, whatever required to prepare. Na, he gave rice, dal, vegetables, milk, salt, jaggery, and so on. Now room is ready for him to cook. Yes, Sunandan.
Brahman started to cook for Lord Gopal.
Now the cooking has started. For whom? It is for Lord Gopal. When he prepared a plate with cooked offerings,
Then he prepared a plate with the cooked offerings.
Hare Krishna. So now what happened when he prepared? He cannot offer in this itself, right? In front of Lord Gopal, how can he take the big bowl? So he's serving in a small plate for Krishna, keeping a tulsi, and he kept the offering plate in the front of Lord Gopal and started to chant the mantra. What we chant right regularly, those offering mantras he's kept and he's chanting. As soon as the Brahmin started chanting, he's closing the eyes. Little Nimai was there. He appeared and he began to eat. The offerings were kept for Lord Gopal. He started to eat. At that time, what happened? Brahmin was very upset and he shouted. What does he shout?
Hey, this dividend child has spoiled my offerings to Lord Gopal.
Yes, he's thinking Nimai is like some other person. He does not know Nimai is Krishna. And he says, hey, this kid is spoiled because he ate now. So he's thinking, he's not knowing Krishna ate. He's thinking, Nimai spoiled, this child spoiled. Then Jagannath Mishra will become happy. Why did you do like this? And he will chastise, he will hit with a stick. Then Pandit will say, don't punish the kid. He's little boy. I can just eat some fruits. Maybe this will be the Lord Gopal's wish. That's what he want. Then Jagannath Mishra requested Brahman to cook again. And he sent Nimai to neighbor's house. So they're sending Nimai away to someone else's house. So ladies are engaging Nimai to play so that he should not go and disturb until Brahman cooks peacefully. Now again, Brahman starts to cook. Yes, please read. Pa.
Brahman started to cook again.
Now he's again preparing freshly. And after cooking, he offered, okay, at that time when he started prayers again, Nimai came running and began to eat. And Brahmin shouted, Halas! Yes, Sunandan, please read.
Halas! Nimai has once again spoiled my offerings.
Yeah, once again, Nimai has spoiled the offerings. What to do
Halas!
now? Alas! Oh, he's reacting. And Jagannath Mishra begged, I'm really sorry, Brahmin. Please cook once again. He assured Brahmin and locked the room. You know what did he do? Nimai was put into a room and room was locked and he was made sleep also. Now it is late night. In the late night and everyone is sleeping, Brahmin is again cooking. And what happened?
Nimai was sleeping in the room.
Krishna, yeah. Nimai was also sleeping in the room. But as soon as Brahmin started chanting the prayers, Nimai heard the sound of the ringing bell. He woke up, he ran, and he stood right before the Brahmin. He started to eat. Then Brahmin is like, cried out, but no one could hear. He's like shouting, no, this time he should not do. People are not able to hear. And then little Nimai's form changed. He appeared as a Krishna, a little Gopala with cows, in the forest, covered boys, gopis, and all the Vrindavana. Brahmin saw that beautiful movement when he saw Krishna and all these beautiful associates. And Nimai told Brahmin, why are you crying? You're calling me to accept your offerings. You're calling me, Gopal, please come, accept the offerings. When I come to eat the offerings, you get upset. And Brahmin was very happy to see the beautiful form of Lord Krishna before his own eyes. And he saw this and he fainted. Nimai touched them, the forehead. You see, Nimai is touching in the forehead and Brahmin woke up. Now, what happened next? Hare Krishna.
The Brahman was in bliss. He ate prasad very happily.
Yes, now we got to know Krishna himself has come in form of Nimai and he's eating. And he gets to know Nimai is Krishna himself. He's very happy, he got the darshan. And Prabhu gave even the prasad and he is happily honoring the prasad. Everyone woke up and saw Brahmin eating prasad happily. Can you read?
How was your offerings? My offering was a success.
Yes, and when Jagannath Mishra asked how is offering Brahmin Prabhu, he says, yes, it was very successful. Yeah, Hari Bol. So saying so, We'll complete the story.
Story done.
Haribol. So now what are we supposed to do? We are supposed to chant 3 times, and after chanting, Sunandan will lead. Okay? Jai
Okay.
Hare Krishna.
Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Ayurveda Gadadhara Shri Vashadi Gaura Bhakta Brinda.
Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Hare.
वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः. अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की, श्रीला प्रभुपाद की
जय 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 राधे
भगवत गीता की
जय
जय.